All right, now I said for everybody that is woefully unqualified for some job in their life, please raise your hand. And I raised my hand, and if I could, I would raise both. So I'm raising both of my hands right now. The reason that I bring this up, the story of this was out of college. I did what most people did. I went and found the first job that would hire me, and I worked for a larger company. And eventually I was decent enough that I was asked to interview for a different kind of position and moved to Chicago. So I did that, interviewed for an inside sales position that was 100% commission. I was not a salesperson by default, but it was an opportunity to live in Chicago, and I love the Bulls and I love Chicago, and it was great. And I was young and single, so why not? Did that, did a good job there. Our company opened up another office in Dallas, and they asked me and about 5 or 6 other people to move to Dallas in our current roles as inside salespeople and help open up that office. So we had experience with our company and our industry. I'm kind of pioneering this new type of office format for our company. So did that, again, young and single, always wanted to live somewhere where you didn't have to shovel snow. So moved, that was great. Continued to do a good job. And then at some point, within the first year or so of me living in Dallas, I was asked by our company, hey, do you think you'd want to be a manager, a sales manager? You're a good salesperson. And I said, thanks, but no thanks. Like right now, I'm not really ready to do that. I don't think I would be doing myself or our company a good job if I said yes, because I don't really think I'm qualified for the role yet. So I said, okay, no problem. So a training role opened up and asked if I'd be interested in being a trainer. So I did that for about a year, really liked it. And that was much more in my skill set because I like the idea of communicating with people and, in work settings, not necessarily in home, but in work settings, I am patient and I can take time and kind of go over things. So I have no problem with that. So I really enjoyed the role, traveled a little bit. It was super fun. And about 8 months into the role, I was asked again by our company, hey, we want you to be a sales manager. And I said, thanks, but I still have work to do in this role. And this is a really good match for the kind of way that I like to work and the type of work I like to do. So I'm really happy here. So a couple months more went by and I was asked a third time and said like, hey, you need to take this because if you don't, you're probably not going to get asked to move up again. And the office that I was working at in Dallas was a satellite office of our company, which was located back in Wisconsin. And I had no intention to go back to the cold in Wisconsin. So all roads kind of led back there. And if I wasn't going to be willing to take promotions in the satellite office, then kind of where I was at was where I was going to be, where I was stuck. And I should have said, no, I'm good. But I was young, didn't know what to do. And I said, okay, sure. So I took the role of a sales manager. And over the course of a year and a half, I did really not a great job at all. And I look back on that and I wonder why. And my skill set totally not in line at the time with what was needed to be an effective sales manager as far as accountability and follow up with people and understanding how to manage a team and manage 12 to 15 personalities or more. And looking back on that, it was a huge mistake for my career.